Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to why SoLLUMINATI abandoned YouTube. I wouldn't say he abandoned his audience. I would probably say he abandoned YouTube. Probably due to the fact that the brother has a fucking life outside of YouTube. What is wrong with y'all? So let me get this straight. So people outside of YouTube can't have a life. Nobody can step outside of life and just enjoy life. Like, why do we have to sit here and entertain y'all every single day or every single week or every single month? Can we just take time off to decompress and then come back when we feel better? I don't understand. YouTube is very stressful. Now, to some people who upload sporadically, like you may upload every once a week, you might upload once a month or every 2 weeks. Somebody like that, they may have more time. But for somebody like, okay, for instance, like me that uploads on a daily basis, this shit is stressful. Not only that, you have to, this is like, you have to do a lot. Okay, you have to do a fucking lot. And I'm not saying that it's not something that you can handle. I'm just saying sometimes it's too much. And sometimes it starts with lowering the quantity of how much you upload. Then it becomes lowering how many times you upload a week. Then it goes from lowering how many times you upload in a month. And then it goes to lowering how many times you upload in a year. Just to make yourself feel better, because you don't want to stress yourself out. You don't want to blow a fuse or nothing like that. It's very understandable. I think that people deserve to live their lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to somebody who does this shit, you know, and did everything that they were supposed to do. And then once they finally got where they were supposed to get at, then it's like, all right, I got where I wanted to be. Let me sit down. Let me embrace. Let me decompress. I'm working a little too hard. This shit is getting to my brain. This shit is getting into my head. Cause this is how you end up with these fucking weirdos. This is how you end up with weirdos that go too fucking hard. Because they feel like they run out of ideas, so they start doing shit that's cringe. I.e. Pretty Boy Fredo. You go from uploading every day to the next thing you know, you're doing pranks, you're doing fake videos and all this shit. And the next thing you know, you end up in a bad situation. I don't think that's fair. I think that y'all as the viewers, y'all have to understand we are still human beings at the end of the day. We still need we still need to keep our mental right and all that good stuff, because this shit takes a lot. Especially when you have to deal with the negativity that comes your way with doing YouTube. It's always going to be a negative person every day. And I know some of y'all just ignore it. Just ignore it. No, some of us can't ignore it. Some of us don't feel like, why am I getting hate for just entertaining people? If you don't like my content, just leave a dislike and move on. But you don't have to go far with the hate. But that's just me, though. That's just me, though. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get right into this video.
From consistently captivating an audience of 2 million people playing NBA 2K in his famous reactions, to doing a full 180 of spiritual content and captivating over 1 million subscribers there as well. Judging by that, this man is and was one of the most unique content creators out there. From effortlessly being memeable every time he turns his camera on,
There's no way out of this.
and entertaining two different fan bases on YouTube at the same time. But he unfortunately stopped as he quit being consistent on YouTube and his other socials. This obviously led to comments wondering where he's been, like these comments on both his SoLLUMINATI and Spiritual So channel. But this is familiar territory for So, as the 2020s has been all about inconsistency and year-long breaks. What is going on? Is YouTube not enjoyable anymore? Or is it the things that we don't see on the internet that made him leave? We'll get to that question in a moment, but to answer that question, we need to go back a bit for a second for more context. On July 7th, 2012, King So, also known as SoLLUMINATI, started a YouTube channel. But he didn't really do anything until 3 years later when he finally posted his first video, being this NBA 2K15 video. He mainly focused on 2K games during that time and hardly showed his face on camera, just focusing on the game. Chris Move, another big YouTuber, was the OG of 2K videos on YouTube. He was one of the first to do it and make it cool with the stories. So got a lot of inspiration from Smooth, which is why his first videos were all about 2K and kinda looked like Smooth's. During 2015, he was steadily growing a fan base, and this was due to his humor throughout the 2K videos. One segment of the video would be helping viewers on how to play 2K the right way, and then minutes later, So would say some out-of-pocket stuff.
This dude Mike Wayne still ain't been patched. Y'all ain't patched Mike Wayne yet? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been saying somebody need to fight this. It ain't gonna be me. I know he got something we don't know about.
Nobody was on that type of timing, and people gravitated towards that energy because it was funny and unforced. Viewers could tell that So was a natural when it came to making content. He didn't put out a fake image of himself, and people loved that about him. This consistency carried through into late 2016. In 2016, he decided to change things up, and in summary, it paid off. He started creating a variety of content beyond just NBA 2K videos, like reactions and story times. As a result, his number of subscribers and viewers more than doubled, and the rest is history. Within a few weeks, he gained 100K subscribers. It's kinda interesting to note that many now famous content creators used to comment on his videos before they became popular, which highlights the journey from being a fan to becoming influential in their own right. His 2016 to 2020 arc is what many say to be prime So, solely because of taking his videos to the next level. Before 2016, So was just known as that one funny 2K gamer. But as he's grown into content creating and becoming more comfortable with it, viewers became accustomed to watching SoLLUMINATI for him, not just for gaming. And if you or any content creator watching this, you know if you can get people watching for you, not just the reaction or gameplay, then you know you won in that aspect because you practically control how you make content and do not have to rely on what the fans want, but what you want, because you know the fans are coming back for you. We'll get into that topic later because it kind of plays a role in why So retires for a year and comes back. During this run, he did that, but also uploaded iconic videos like the So vs Flight Basketball 1v1 in 2017. For the people not knowing what led up to this moment, it was two of the biggest black content creators before this moment going back and forth on YouTube with reaction videos to each other dissing one another on who was the better basketball player. This moment was very anticipated until So ended it by beating him 10-0. There was also viral pranks with So's ex, Ash, like the deleting my player on NBA 2K, which probably took days or weeks.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't watching SoLLUMINATI at all around this time frame. Other than the flight shit. The flight shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you. The flight saga of SoLLUMINATI was fucking hilarious. That was pure fucking comedy on both sides. Flight and his reactions, and SoLLUMINATI and all his jokes. But at some point, I was like, yo, I just never grew onto the SoLLUMINATI hype. I understand he's a funny dude. I'm not gonna lie, SoLLUMINATI is a funny ass dude, but I just never caught on to the hype, and that's nothing against him. So he's for some people and he's not for some people. I'm just one of the people that's not really for the SoLLUMINATI. But like I said, him and Flight going back and forth, peak fucking comedy. Anything else besides him and Flight, I did not care for. Him and Cash beefing, I didn't care for. Him and LSK beefing, I didn't care for. I didn't care for none of that. Him and Flight was the only ones because that shit was just hilarious. But that's just me though.
Weeks to grind to that level. But this moment of getting with Ash could be seen as the moment everything changed for not only So's channel, but his life in general. You know, with relationships online, you don't usually see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know shit about this arc. I don't know about him and old girl or none of that. I do recall them being an item. I do remember them being a thing, but I just don't know anything about it because I wasn't watching So's videos like that.
is behind closed doors. What I mean by that is that content creators and relationships do their best to show you the best parts of their life. If you don't know by now, the internet is cap. In So's videos, you can see how uncomfortable their situation together really was. They would obviously break up after a year of dating, and it wasn't pretty, as they both made videos talking about their situation.
I'm nervous, y'all. I hope I don't break this girl's heart. I got a whole nother life she don't know about. A whole nother life. Like, you shouldn't get mad if I'm talking to other females, because you not my girl. And I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but like, if I'm talking or with other females, you shouldn't be mad because, like, we have no title. You're not my girl.
But you're saying that you like me and you with me and all that, but then you want to be with other shit. That doesn't even make sense. Like,
I could like somebody and still do me. You the only girl I like, but I gotta live. I'm not out here going crazy.
so if I was doing the same thing, you wouldn't give a fuck?
You cut off, for sure, for sure.
Okay, but then I have to deal with it?
Absolutely.
You just
So you swear to God.
You said swear to God, yeah.
Say you swear to God. Real shit.
Just might around and fall in love, you never know.
Or whatever, and I literally fell in love with him before I knew. Like, it was fast as obviously I have his name really big right here, and I got SoLLUMINATI because he didn't want Javante, he wanted his regular name. I didn't do that for YouTube. I didn't know that like YouTube was a thing. I didn't make any money off of this. Like, that's just me as a person, you know. I have put up with so much bullshit. You probably see me put up with bullshit online from like So's fans, or like making me look like, but he would talk to me in person and it's different or whatever, and it's like, I'm so tired of looking dumb. I will give my all to people and they don't do the same. Like, So has done so much for me. Like, guys,
But why put yourself through that though? That's my question. Why put yourself through that though? Like, come on, sis. You really did it to yourself. Like, I can't really feel bad for you.
I'm not fucking with it.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I can't really feel bad for you. You did this to yourself. You didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to get the tattoo. You didn't have to make yourself look like a fool for his videos and his audience. You could have set the that's the thing. Hey, if there's one thing you could take away from this, always set boundaries and always have self-respect for yourself. That's just mandatory. That's not even for relationships. That's for when you go to a job. That's for when you go that's for a job. That's for family members. That's for friends. That's for any inconvenience in your life. Always set boundaries and always have some self-respect for yourself. Don't never go outside. Don't just go with the flow. Don't just go with whatever they doing and make yourself feel better. Because then you start crashing out, and then that's how people end up on First 48. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that for nobody. I'm telling y'all, that's how motherfuckers end up. I'm just saying though, like, I don't want that for y'all. So if you don't want to go through that, if you don't want to go through that emotional stress, that feeling that you've been played and you played your cards right, you did everything this person asked, and you got played in the end, set boundaries and have some self-respect for yourself. Always stand up for yourself. Say, I'm not going for that. I'm a human being. I have feelings. If you can't respect me as a person, we don't need to be together. That's how she should have went into this relationship. She shouldn't have just jumped into this relationship because you were just so mad in love with a nigga. That's on you. You did it to yourself. I can't feel sorry for you. You went along with the plan. So you got to deal with the consequences that came along with it.
I'm on a payment plan for bankruptcy. I got evicted. I'm broke. I don't know what you guys think. Like,
You could pinpoint this moment as SoLLUMINATI needed to switch who he was for the better, which probably explains Spiritual So. A breath of fresh air, outside, and looking deep within oneself. One with the grass. Just one-on-one with the viewers talking about life. It was a big switch from gaming content and reactions, but the switch worked, as it not only benefited him mentally, but he collected a cool 1 million subscribers from that channel. He also delved into many conspiracy theories about the pandemic and how life may just not be what it seems.
More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that. What's the first thing I did today when I woke up? I came and got into nature. Nature's so in the building. I'm actually coloring now. Look at this shit. To it because I knew it was fake. I knew it. I knew it. It's gonna be a cloudy day tomorrow. They control the weather. Weather is fake, y'all. Let that sink in. That's how they know what the weather gonna be next week.
Come on, man. You can see SoLLUMINATI in recent times has been more inactive on social media than active. From taking half-year breaks to full-year breaks, which caused fans to question what the hell has been going on. No warning or anything. Well, people who watch Spiritual So kinda know the reason for this, and that's because he advocates for stepping away from social media and being outside more.
Your higher self, no matter what you go through online, soon as you take care of yourself during the day, then you get online, you probably ain't gonna even really want to be on there no more. It's not peaceful. It's demonic. Nothing but people, bro. This is the most purifying spot you can be at. If you want to raise your vibration, become your God-like self, feed your soul, you need to get nature.
So that should be seen as no surprise, but it's not the only reason. You know, the God Triller situation played a role in his inconsistency. If you don't know, God Triller is the younger brother to So, and just like his older brother, he was an NBA 2K content creator. Throughout his career as a content creator, Triller actively engaged with his audience, providing tips, strategies, and insights into various aspects of NBA 2K. His videos often featured gameplay highlights and discussions about the latest updates and features in the NBA 2K franchise. He was seen as one of the only genuine people left in the 2K community. Very rarely, God Triller would do IRL content like his brother, but when he did, he mainly featured So and his family, and he reached 500,000 subscribers doing all of that. But in August 2022, God Triller's life was cut short in a tragic car accident on the I-94 highway in Detroit, which was because of the drunk driver. The news of the passing sent shockwaves through the NBA 2K community, with many expressing their condolences and sharing memories of his contributions to the 2K community. The news obviously shook up SoLLUMINATI and his family.
But that's what happened, and once that happened, I ended up getting a call. Like, y'all know I live in Arizona and stuff. And I got the call in the morning. It was just a complete nightmare. I can't talk about that because I'm gonna cry again. So I wanted to be neutral. I feel like this is him speaking through me so I can stay balanced, because I just feel like I could just cry my throat tight. But and that's what happened. And once that happened, it was like, yeah, some of y'all probably seen the news clips. It was a whole bunch of just different cars and stuff. But my brother, basically, he tried to save a life, man. He went out trying to save his girlfriend's life. He tried to get her up from the freeway so they can, you know, and the last thing you would think is a car would still be going that fast and driving while it's a whole pile up of cars crashed on the freeway. He had so much stuff that he was holding himself back from posting. And just like every other YouTuber, you probably got some stuff that you want to put out, music and all type of stuff, and you holding your own self back. He was his own enemy in his mind. But one thing that I do know, he was looking forward to NBA 2K23. He loved 2K so much. That was his coping. And you know, he really respected a lot of content creators and showed a lot of people love. But from this point forward, I'm gonna live out his dream for him. He's gonna be speaking through me, period. I have to make sure I'm on my and I have to make sure he experienced everything, period. And y'all gotta understand, I'm a completely different person now. I'm completely different. This has taken me down a different path that I've never experienced. But one thing I want to tell y'all, my brother good. My family gonna be good, and we gonna get through this, and we gotta keep pushing. I don't want nobody to be all sad and emotional.
Although God Triller is no longer here, his videos and contributions to the 2K community and life in general are still online. And that's one of the cool things about the internet. Triller's content will always be there for people to enjoy and remember him. It's 2024, and I've seen discussions on forums that maybe this man has fallen off. And if you're thinking that, maybe this segment of the video changes your mind. You see, when it comes to content creation or social media in general, it's all about being controversial. That goes with making music, live streaming, whatever. You need some type of controversy to get eyes on you. Obviously, there are some outliers on the internet, but generally speaking, nah. You see, So doesn't need all of that because he's already established his fan base years ago. But when he does decide to make quote-unquote controversial videos, best believe it can and will pick up numbers. And also, look at YouTube right now. I'm pretty sure you've seen these viral low-quality room videos with people talking about life and how they should worry about themselves and yada yada yada. But this is what So's been doing before it became popular to do so. Obviously, he's not the originator of the low-quality recordings, no edits and spit facts type of stuff, but the point still stands. SoLLUMINATI is in a good situation right now. He doesn't have to rely on posting a shocking video to get people's attention, but like I said, when he wants to, he can. Last year, SoLLUMINATI came back to YouTube after a year off and immediately made himself the topic of discussion in the YouTube world. He made DDG a meme like the doo-doo garbage thing.
Doo-doo garbage. Your time has come. DDG, your new name is Doo-doo Garbage. Make sure for this point forward, y'all put 2 doo-doo emojis and a garbage sign next to DDG name. Your new name is Doo-doo Garbage.
And how that started is crazy. So if you don't know the beef between DDG and So, let's do a quick summary. The beef between SoLLUMINATI and DDG started around 2018, which started as petty shots, which quickly escalated as both creators began making videos exposing each other's flaws and insecurities, which naturally drew in their fan bases. The aftermath of the beef left a lasting impact, particularly on DDG's reputation. So's loyal fan base backed him and took over DDG's comment sections and other social media platforms. While the feud seemed to simmer down over time, it reignited when DDG dropped his hit song, Moonwalking to Calabasas, featuring Blueface in 2020. The song contained hidden references to DDG allegedly smashing So's ex. DDG smartly incorporated SoLLUMINATI's catchphrase and used wordplay to deliver the disses, which again reignited the beef. Anyway, the beef died down again, but as we fast forward a bit, DDG would for some reason in 2023 bring up his name, saying that he destroyed his career because we haven't heard from him, meanwhile not actually knowing the reason behind So's inactivity. It continued on DDG's streams as well.
As I have been poking at you for this very reason, is because I feel like the internet / YouTube community needed a little more negativity. You know what I'm saying? It needed this. So I'm like, let me poke at him so he can do this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is this is why I don't. Man, I really wish this nigga would change his name. I started my channel first, by the way. So I'm not changing my name. This nigga need to change his name. I'm tired of you having the DDG mantra. I started my YouTube channel before his. He might got the bigger channel, but I started mine before his. It's first. It's whoever stamped their flag first. I stamped my flag first. So as far as I'm concerned, this nigga need to change his fucking YouTube name, bro. I can't have my YouTube name associated with this dude. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I fuck with that Moonwalking in Calabasas song. I fuck with that heavy, but outside of that, this nigga DDG is a lame, bro. This nigga DDG is a fucking lame, bro, and he's always been a lame to me. He's always been a lame to me. It's not genuine. He's very fake, very toxic. I'm happy for the brother right now. He got a baby. He got his girl. He got a baby and all that. I'm happy for the brother. Wish him nothing but the best. I wish him and his family nothing but the best. But bro, you a lame. I'm sorry. I gotta call it out for what it is. I hate that my YouTube channel has to be associated with this nigga because his YouTube channel is also has the name DDG in it. Like, bro, no, you're a lame. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. What is we doing here? What is we doing here? What is we doing here, dog?
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks. No, sir. Not me.
This nigga DDG is a fucking lame, bro. Come on, dog. You want the negativity? YouTube needs the negative. Come on, dog. You wanted him.
Perfect timing around the project, okay?
Keep in mind, So hasn't mentioned DDG in some years. So when So came back on YouTube, he had one goal: make DDG look stupid.
First thing first, I've been gone for quite some time. Y'all know why. I don't even have to explain. I want to talk to you like I'm FaceTiming you. I'm about to break this man down. This is why I'm dropping this video on DDG.
These niggas be below me. Got they bitches on me. I just hit SoLLUMINATI and then he fell off.
As y'all can see, while I've been gone, everybody know my brother passed away last year. To this day, it's still something that me and my family is dealing with. And I needed to be away from YouTube and I needed to be away from everything in order to really find myself again. It's crazy that this little nigga trying to feed off my pain. You see how this look? You see this? This is why he wants to be labeled as a rapper so bad, praying he make it. He's so spiritually dead, he can't even find his sound with music. Who do DDG sound like? Everybody. That's tough. This is enough. That's all I gotta say. You can't name 5 DDG songs. It's not possible. You can't. What is 5 of DDG's greatest hits? You can't name it.
You can't.
I told you make music for niggas who wear open-toe sandals with no socks. Remember I told you that?
And first of all, I don't know your brother, bro. No disrespect, but I could probably Google thousands and thousands and thousands of people that died today. What is that supposed to, that don't have nothing to do with me. Am I supposed to like, oh bro, bro, that has nothing to do with me.
Spotify came out this morning and said they changed DDG name to Doodoo Garbage, and it's effective immediately. So if you search up DDG name right now with Doodoo Garbage, he will pop up.
But I'm asking y'all, can y'all please stop? I give up. Every time I go on Spotify and type in doodoo emojis, now my name pop up. Or if I go on there and I type in doodoo, my name pop up on Spotify. And then I go on my page. I'm asking y'all, can y'all please stop, bro? Like, it's just like a little YouTube beef. It ain't even nothing real.
Damn, Spotify even put your ass in the algorithm. That's how you get yourself in the algorithm, brother. YouTube and Spotify linked up with YouTube. They said, fuck that. Whatever going on, we gonna put you in the algorithm just like that. So hey, that's how the algorithm works. If your name is Doodoo Garbage at the moment, then hey, that's what the algorithm gonna call you by. Just take it, hey brother, just take it as hey, at least they searching your name.
Internet beef is on. And then after those moments, So posted videos of him playing in some sort of basketball rec league and then dipped once again. Now for what reason? It could be because of some of the things I stated before. Who knows? But what we do know is that So is in a good position right now. And that's the thing. SoLLUMINATI has to know about this. I mean, his old clip still makes rounds on the internet and he's been gone. But with what's been going on in the past, it seems unlikely for So to be as consistent again in the near future. But if he does decide to return, he knows he has the luxury to take a break and come back and rinse and repeat. He's done it countless times already. Just like how I rinse and repeat with the SoLLUMINATI videos. Like this one right here that explains how influential he is. You should probably click on that one.
I mean, it is what it is though. I personally think that we should just let the brother do him, let him live his life. Obviously, he's still dealing with that pain. That people grieve different, man. People grieve different, man. Give them time, man. They gonna come back around. Everybody don't grieve like you grieve. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta give him time to come back around. You know what I'm saying? Just let the man do what he doing right now. I mean, he ain't on no fuck shit, is he? Is he on some fuck shit? No. He ain't out here doing no fuck shit. He out here on no P. Diddy shit. So the way I see it, just let the brother ride right now. Shit, I took an abundance of years off just to get myself right mentally, financially. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot of years off to get myself right mentally, financially, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Before I could come back to YouTube. I wasn't in the right space at the time. I left YouTube on a really bad note. I wasn't in the best of spaces, but I was still trying to do something that I really should have stepped away from and really try to find me and then come back and be like, okay, I'm back now. What's popping? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand. I wish I would have did things a little better. I wish I would have handled things a little bit better. I probably still have the fan base that I have right now. Some of y'all still around, but I used to have a loyal fan base, man, and we was growing too, man. And I'm mad that shit happened the way it did. But hey, man, That's life. That's just life. That's just the way the cookie crumble, man. But hey, anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.